Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome back to another video. All right, a little different this time on this video. I wanted to come on and just share some things that I have been doing in the back end. Because yes, I know I have not been recording, but you know, as they say, life has been lifing, and I actually took some time away to step back to reevaluate some things in my life, to, spend some time with God and figure out some things that I needed to get done for myself. So if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are not new, thank you so much for coming back and continuing to support me during all of my stuff. As you can tell, this right here. Now, if you saw any of my videos before from May previously, I was using a spreadsheet from Tarot Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. I still do. It is over here in front of me. But in the midst of, from the last time I posted till today, and today is, now I recorded this video yesterday. I didn't like it, so I am doing it again. Today is Tuesday, June the 23rd. I am preparing for July. And my life has been, it's been lifing, and I'm not complaining about it. It gave me a chance. The time I was away gave me a chance to do some serious hard praying, some just figuring out what I need to do for my own peace. And we always say that everyone's budget is their budget, everyone's finances is their finances, and you have to do what is best for you. So in the midst of my being away, I was looking at all of my debt. I was looking at the fact that for the past year, I've been working like 7 days a week. I've been working Monday through Friday, part-time job on Saturday and Sunday. It's taking a toll on my body. It's taking a toll on me. And I just was not seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. Now, was I also spending? Absolutely, I was. So, but for me, it wasn't unnecessary spending. If you remember, I said that I was redoing my front yard, and I will include a few clips to show you where it started, where it's at now. But I had to take and do something in my life that, for me, gave me peace. I came on when I recorded the first video, and I was apologizing for making this decision for my life. And then I was like, why are you apologizing? Because this is my life, my decision, and I needed to do this for me. I needed to do this for my own peace. I was drowning in debt, and if you saw me, I was trying to go through this whole debt journey of trying to pay off debt, trying to contact these creditors, because what got me to that point is once I bought my house, and I think I went through it. I'm not going to go through the whole story I went through when I was doing my debt-free journey video, the very first one, and how, they offer you personal loans, they offer you credit cards, and mentally, I was not prepared for it. I thought I was, but I wasn't. So it got me into a lot of debt. But as I grew, it was, how do I get out of this debt? How do I reach out to these creditors to try to either do settlements or try to set up payment plans? That wasn't working. They were on my debt journey. You saw I said 2 of them were settlements. They had actually sued me, so I went to court and we did a settlement. Well, what I noticed is the more I was focused on debt, the more they were trying to settle. But they didn't want to settle. They wanted to take me to court. And I promise you, I was looking at my phone like, who's calling? Who's emailing? Who's texting? Who's getting ready to take me to court? And I felt so bogged down, so overwhelmed, just couldn't figure out how in the world am I even going to retire. And it's like anytime someone took me to court, they wanted at least $100 out of my check per month. And I'm just like, I can't afford that. I cannot afford that and try to stay on afloat of my bills. My mortgage went up like $100. It was what, $16.97, like $130. So it was like, what do I do? I have a 2017 car that I've been paying on since 2017, except for the year of the pandemic. I went a few months without paying because they gave us that grace. But interest was still accruing. So even though I took that time off, the interest, literally, here's the thing, 2017 car, I still owe $13,000 on it. It's not worth $13,000. So my mind is, and it needs some repairs. But the money that I would use to either save or repair, creditors are coming, debtors are coming. And so what I decided to do was I ended up filing for bankruptcy. Yep. I filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Fortunately for me, if you live in the state of Florida, you get to keep your home and all the equity in your home. Your home is protected. Your 401k is protected in the state of Florida. So for me, I was like, I can't do it. I've tried. I felt like bankruptcy was just so horrible, but I'm like, me and ChatGPT have been going back and forth all month. And it was like, it's not a bad thing. It's just a fresh start. You tried. It's not like you didn't try to pay people back. You tried. So that's what I did. Only debt now I have is my home. I am surrendering my car. Once I filed, I have like 60 days to save up for a down payment. So I need to save up at least $2,000, maybe $3,000, so that once this is discharged, they can come and pick up that car. I'm going to buy me another car. I don't need a brand new car or anything. I just need transportation to get to and from and everywhere I need to go. So that's what I have done. When I once I prayed over it and decided to do it, I felt so relieved. And I know people are like, oh, you're not paying your debt back. I can't believe you're not going to pay your... I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I tried. I tried to contact them. I tried to work with them. I tried to pay them what I could. But I can't do it. I couldn't do it and still try to build my future. It was just not working. It just wasn't working. No matter what I was looking at, it was not working for me. And I hope I didn't keep hitting this and making noise. So that's that. That's what's happened. That's what I've done. And now I am on to my new fresh start era. That's where I'm at. I'm at my new fresh start era. I almost didn't share it with you, but you'll see it when I do my July budget because there won't be any debt payments on there. You'll just see my mortgage and my AC loan because I kept that. And that's the only two debts until I get another car. I don't have to pay anything else on this one. So I'm going to take my regular car payments and put that money aside. Any other debt payments that I was making, I'm going to take that money and put that money aside. I just got to stash money away so that I can get another vehicle. Okay, so that's that. Listen, I don't mind constructive criticism, but I don't like rudeness. You will, I promise you, don't do it in the comments. Okay, all right, so here is where I am with my thing with ChatGPT. It's the Savvy Over 50, My Fresh Start Era, July 2026. Faith, Focus, Freedom, Volume 1. First volume, first month for me. A plan for today, a future now of possibilities. Debt-free, build wealth, strong credit. Now, that was the other thing with the bankruptcy. Oh, it's going to destroy your credit. Da, da, da. My credit was destroyed. I'm sorry. My credit was already destroyed. Bankruptcy couldn't do any worse. It was already destroyed. Now I can rebuild, because what happens is, I'm telling you, I've done all the research. Once it's discharged, the creditors can no longer mark late payments. They can no longer put a balance due. Everything goes to zero. Debt to income ratio is darn near zero, because the only thing I have, like I said, is be my mortgage and my AC loan. So my debt to income ratio is better. So that's it. That's what's going to be on my credit. And I can build from there. They've already told me how you rebuild. You just get you like a secured credit card if you want to. Get your car. I still have my mortgage. I still have my AC loan. So, and I'll have a car payment, and then I can just do a secured credit card, and that's it. That's it. And the secured credit card will only be for my subscriptions. That's all. So, this is that. And here is my July calendar. I used what I had. And that's the funny thing, because now that my mindset is different, I would have been out in the past and said, oh, you need some glue, the glue stuff to stick on here, the little rolling glue thing. I would have went to the store, bought a refill for this, but I was like, nope. Because I tell you guys all the time, I watch Tara with Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. Tara uses what she has. And she says she's been doing this for a while. So what we see now was, we may have missed some of the beginning, because she's been doing it for a long time. So I got some tape, folded that junk in half, and stuck these on together. All right, so here is July with my bills, subscriptions, and then now, so me and Chat, like I told you, we've been doing this since June. This was June, this is July. I didn't use all of June, so I just made June and July one thing. It gave me a page for daily affirmations for me to look at, to kind of encourage myself, because it was telling me to stop beating myself up, stop feeling so down. So it gave me a few things to try to encourage myself. And then here's my chapter 7, Fresh Start. It says, this is not the end of my story, but the beginning of my freedom. And I chose peace over pressure. That's what it told me. And it's true, because you guys didn't see all the stuff in the back end. A lot of times you don't get to see the back end. You kind of see what we come and post on YouTube. All right, so it says, I chose a fresh start because I was tired. I was tired of living with financial stress, tired of feeling like no matter how hard I worked, I could never get ahead. I was tired of feeling like retirement was out of reach. I was tired of working 7 days a week. Once I get my car, I am probably not going to be working the second job and taking back my time. What I'm leaving behind the wasteful spending, the impulse buying, the inconsistencies, the mentality of worrying about now and not my future. I want to focus on my future. I want to save for my future. I love doing saving challenges. I do. But and I know people are like, well, you could just make it work. Listen, when I have 2 sons in college, the other one was overseas, but I was helping him out until he found a job. Thank God he found one. But it's a matter of trying to take care of them, and then just having people send you letters and emails. That's so annoying. I just wanted peace. So my future vision, I see it, I believe it, I'm working on it. I'm still in my current home that I love. I put on here, I will get around the Lexus RX 350. Well, child, let me tell you, I went today and looked at the Mazda CX-9 or something. That thing, I actually like that because I want an SUV. I no longer want a car. So that's that. And it said, this is my fresh start. I'm not starting over. I'm starting forward. I release, I reset, I rise. I'm building my best life. So that is what it gave me. And then it gave me these 2 pages. This was June, and this is June. This is what I do at the end. I can reflect here. But then I have my faith, focus, freedom, my monthly dashboard for July. So we're going to do this together. And then I am going to end the video because I don't want to hold you guys up. I'll come back and do a July budget on a separate video. So let's do this really fast because I'm pretty sure this video is already long. I'm surprised my phone hasn't stopped. Okay. Let me see if I could just stretch it just a little bit because I have a tendency to get out of frame. Okay. Faith, focus, and freedom. My monthly dashboard for July. My monthly focus. My focus for the month of July is to save for my new car. And build my emergency savings. As well, in addition, is to monitor my spending. Okay. The scripture that I am using is, oh crap, what's my scripture I was going to use? It's not my typical one that I usually use, Jeremiah 29:11. I'll come back to it. My 3 goals for this month. The first one, build my savings. Actually, no. Where's my erasers? Where's the eraser? Okay, let's see. Well, that's not good. I thought that it would erase it, but it didn't. My first goal is to save for my car. Save for, I'm going to put new car because it will be new to me. All right. And build my savings. And monitor. And how I plan on monitoring my spending is by doing a weekly video of me and what I'm doing. Now, since you guys are my accountability partners, thank you so much for volunteering to do that. I appreciate you for volunteering. If I don't post every month, leave me a comment on this video because I see my comments and I will post it. But I have to make sure that I'm doing it. This month, what I'm proud of this month is that I'm sharing my journey with you all. Because it took me a long time to decide to share this. Okay. Self-care goes for my mind is to think peaceful thoughts. Which means quiet time. And I'm doing a, Tara created this daily task thing where you do like 30 minutes of quiet time. So that's one of my ways. My body is to walk every day. And for my soul is to at least do some reading time. Affirmation, I will grow closer to God and build the life He has for me. So now my scripture, something's not working right. Hold on. don't know what had happened. I think I have it in here, but I usually use, no matter what, my favorite scripture is Jeremiah 29:11. But for this month, I don't remember what scripture I wrote down. These are my weekly pages. Anyway, I'll fill that in off. I don't want to keep you guys on because I know this video is already long. So that's what's been going on with me. That's where I've been. That's why you haven't seen me posting, because I've been focusing on me and getting me in order and getting my finances in order. But I want to thank you all so much for continuing to support, continuing to watch and encourage, and yeah, thank you for always just being there and just being there. All right, I will catch you in the next video. Bye.